All right, so we're in the middle of Freddy's Dead. The Final Nightmare of Freddy's Dead, Part 6, basically. So, what's his name? Sean or whatever it was. I just already forgot his name. Damn, that's a shame. Spencer. Oh, here we go. Spencer just bouncing along the walls because Freddy has him in the game. He's fucking him up in the game, and it's happening in real life, and it's really funny. So Maggie and fucking John Doe come in, and John Doe is all brave, talking about he won't kill me. He's my father. And so I guess Tracy or Maggie, I guess they knock him against the head, and he goes in to the dream. But it's too late for fucking Spencer because he's already fallen through the floor, I believe, and he's dead. And so, and then fucking John Doe dies because he's like, you think I'm your daddy or something like that, and he kills him because he was just a red herring from the beginning. Because the real little what do you call that relative is Maggie. She's the daughter. So then he's like sitting there and he's like, it's not a boy. And he dies. And so Maggie and Tracy are what's left, basically. And okay. So anyway, they go back, I guess, and you see the beginnings of, I believe I saw the beginnings of like Freddy trying to take over or whatever. So you finally see the whole dream, and she realizes and she's having a nightmare or whatever. And Tracy has a nightmare. I don't really know how this went. I'm sorry. I forgot. But Tracy has a nightmare, and that was pretty interesting to me. And her father was sexually abusive towards her. And so, of course, he's going to bring up that part of her life. And so, it is really creepy, and it's played really well by, what's her name? She deserves something for this. I'm going to say her name, her full name. Leslie Dean. She did a really good job with this scene. A lot of things could have fucked it up, and she did a really good job. Turns out that something really did happen in her life, and that's how she was able to go through the scene as good as she did. And because she acted it, that was the cause. So that is fucked up. So I'm very, like, honestly, that's a really high price to pay for art, and I have a lot of respect for her for that. So I that's why I really liked her in this film, and I thought that was an amazing thing to do, very brave thing to do, and a very brave thing that she does, still dealing with her past. So anyway, she comes in and she just kicks his ass, like really like kicks his ass, like OD, like, you know, like, do you love me now, whatever, yeah, how does this feel, whatever. And this just felt so raw and so real. It really did. And it felt, now I know why it felt so real, you know, because honestly, I've had enough experience in my life to know to know how someone like that who's been through something like that should feel. And damn, to me, I was like, wow, like this is probably the best scene in the whole movie, even though it's the most horrible scene, you know, speaking of something as sexually perverse as that, but it's probably one of the best scenes. And so she burns herself to get out of the dream because she was just fucking up Freddy until he obviously always gets the upper hand. And then she comes out of the dream, and of course it's up to Maggie. Now, if you didn't know, 1991, this was in 3D, except the whole thing wasn't in 3D. It was like when she puts on the 3D glasses that people were out there like, you put on the 3D glasses. So Maggie puts on the 3D glasses, and that's a signal, put on your 3D glasses, people. And basically she's fighting Freddy. She's in the dream. Because for some reason, when you put on the glasses, you can see things as it is or something. Because he does come to attack the black guy too. For some reason, I guess because he realized that, oh shit, he can really help them. Because he knows a lot. Because for, some dream demons gave him his power to kill people. So basically, they fight for a long time, and Freddy for a long time is trying to get Maggie to take, you know, like, you know, go ahead, like, it's your birthright or whatever. And she's just not having it. She's fucking him up, and they put a pipe bomb in his mouth and everything, and he blows the fuck up. and Tracy, the black guy, and she survives, obviously. And it's the end, and you see the dream demons exploding to the thing. Now, I really like this movie because it had really good, solid kills, and it was fun. And at the same time, it had really good acting, and it really seemed to have something deeper. It really did remind me of Dream Warriors in that way. That had a deeper connection with the characters, and that's why I liked it. Because even though something is fun, it should always have a deeper meaning. I'm not talking about comedy in general, but I'm talking about for horror, you know. I always like my horror to have a deeper meaning, especially because I don't want the victims to just be victims. You know, they should be something that you should remember them. So anyway, basically, what happens? Oh no, wait. So that's it. I'm not gonna go into a New Nightmare, the Wes Craven's New Nightmare, unless you want me to. I could, but that'll be one more video, and I don't really consider that to be part of the series. I've considered that to be like more of a little tidbit, and I do love the movie, and I'll be happy to review it if you request it, but right now I'm not. Now, how did the movie stand on my list? I have to say, Dream Warriors, the original, 6, 4, 2, and 5. That's how it goes. That's how I preference them. Dream Warriors is my favorite. I know people like, but what about the original? I love the original. I just thought that Dream Warriors took what the original had and made it better. And I love that about it. And I love 6 because it just has a deeper meaning to the kills. And it was so fun, so nostalgic. Even though with the bad cuts, after you get past the throw up in it all, you get to the good meat of it. And it had an incredible performance by Leslie Dean. And that girl Taryn, who also deserves an honorable fucking mention. Girl who played Taryn. What's her name? Let me go back. Okay, where's she at? Alright, let's do this real quick. Come on. Taryn White. Jennifer Rubin also did a great job in Dream Warriors. And Patricia Arquette and all that, and Heather Langenkamp. And this is a series truly like landmark. Like truly, like every series does something landmark. The ones that are important anyway, but this one did something great for the females out there. This made us strong. This made us resourceful. Think like even if we had sex, we didn't die. We were never portrayed as sluts. We were just strong female characters. No one was ever dissed in in these movies ever like sexually in that sort of way, like in any sexual, what do you call that? Putting down any sort, like male or female. It was just equal, and that's what I like about the movies. I'm not saying I'm a feminist. I'm just saying that it's a nice breath of fresh air to not have the one slut joke, or have the one fat kid, or have the jock, you know, or have because I had sex, I'm going to die, or because I drank, I'm going to die. It's a breath of fresh air, and I love the series for that, and I always love Freddy. Now, I'm glad I could do this review for you guys, and I'll be glad to hear your opinions and any other requests, and the Saw reviews are coming as soon as I get the DVDs in the mail. I have to watch Saw 6, 4, and 5. So probably be 3 weeks from now, but I can make a review. I'll make reviews after this in the weeks to come to just fill the time. But since I can't get them all at once, there will be a little bit time to wait. I'm sorry about that, but I'm not going to go out and buy the movies if I don't know I'm going to like them. Because honestly, after Saw 3, Saw kind of lost me. But yeah, because it's requested, I will go through the trouble and I will do that. So thank you to everyone who's been so nice to me with all the friend invites and everything, all the support. And what do you call that? Thanks for watching. Subscribe, rate, and comment. This has been No Bullshit Reviews, a very, very long edition.